a reasonable job of keeping the devs in line in terms of not having a billion things to manage. I get it, you know, which is one of the reasons why I also get removing things, especially when you add new things. It's just some of the choices around that don't... Okay, most of the choices around that don't necessarily make sense. I love condenser vein, actually. I still think I'd rather have clouds on a lot of occasions, but there's a change I guess I could say is good. Cloud 1 got replaced with condenser vein. I wasn't so sure about it at first, but it's actually pretty powerful and fun to use. Arguably overpowered, to be honest. Item creep sucks, yeah. Yep, you're going to make your player have an unpleasant experience if they're forced to figure out a billion things to what they want to pick up, drop, move around. GnDe suffers from this, and I don't know how you could really avoid it due to the fact that it's meant, I guess, to be more of a simulator. Sandbox simulator, and so it represents, it has representations of, like, just about anything you could think of, you know, and so you do end up with a lot of item creep. Your typical GnDe, you know, Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, your typical base in there consists of like 40 piles of just shit lying around, of like 5 billion items. Hey bro, why am I out of RAM? You make a Deathmobile with 5 giant inventory spots. Well, that's what I'm saying though, it's comical because it's just like, picturing this in real life, it's just you have this giant pile of junk, and somehow your character knows exactly where the stuff is that he needs. It's a problem in Terraria. Well, at least in... Yeah, it is a problem in Terraria, but at least in Terraria you can... as far as equipment and stuff goes, there's typically only like one set of things that you want to be using at any given time. It's your best set of things. I think it's a problem in Terraria for crafting, if I remember correctly. Like, it got to the point where you needed all these little things to be able to do other things, if that makes sense. Like items in your inventory to be able to make certain things. And then there's item creep in terms of the crafting stations. You end up with like this big hallway of crafting stations. An hour auto sorting, yeah. I don't think I ever finished my Terraria playthrough on Twitch. Maybe we can have a nice relaxing Terraria session sometime. Stardew Valley or something. Uh-oh. The old RC swap requirement. GnDe is more fun to play than DCSS. It's a totally different experience. Just completely, wildly different. Hey, I'm gonna do the meme, you guys. There you go. No benefit, but we did the meme anyway. We turned his breath into fire. That's right. Oh. This is a little ugly. We should be okay, I think. What am I doing? These guys have crap AC. Boom. Boom. Okay, we're gonna grand finale this fella. Maybe I should have chosen Juggernaut. It's a monster house. Now the Dungeons of Dreadmore music is stuck in my head that plays when you find a monster house. Where does the phrase monster house originally come from? I've seen it in so many little roguelike and roguelike adjacent type games. With that exact phrase too, monster house, is that some kind of like Japanese sort of bad translation, or it's a song? Monster Mash. It's such a funny little phrase, monster house. It sounds good, I'm not like saying it's bad, it's just like, it's not really, it seems like something you wouldn't think of unless it was like a translation that kind of went slightly off. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, yeah. Pokemon. Summon Hydra. How do we like this double sword, by the way? I'm liking it quite a bit. Not going to have any problems with orbs of fire with this thing. We'll just be sending them straight to the abyss. It's a super fun concept. Yeah. It was in Azure Dreams. I think they even called it a monster house there. It's a monster house. Well, honestly, the riposte thing is kind of a bit of a Johnny-come-lately type mechanic. You could still use double swords and have no riposte and be pretty happy about it. It wouldn't be as good as... obviously, it wouldn't be as good as broad axes, but... nothing is going to beat broad axes. I like the riposte mechanic. I think it's kind of weird to build a character around it, / you can't, but... Hey, what's this? What are these what is what's this nonsense? There's a entrance in the back now. That's new. That, I assure you, was not there before. they've opened the gates. We're gonna silence because there's 2 annihilators here, and annihilators are spooky. Did you really? Is that... like, never attacked? That is a funky conduct. Did that take a long time? He just stood there menacingly. He was a samurai. This gives you free axe attacks, so it makes axes less good. Or maybe it makes axes double good. Alright, crap. A lot of damage. You rebound tab to wait. How did you not starve to death? I mean, this version of the game has no food, but... I guess you were just very careful. Anyway, Draconians are another monster that are going to annoy the piss out of me without having full resistances. Because there's going to be the Ice Blast ones, the White Draconians. Okay, we have 1 blink left. So that at least means we can finish Zot, or go through it until we're out of blinks and have almost nothing to fear. Hey, oh my god, I think something exciting just happened. We found the Hellfire Arbalest. Unfortunately, we already have this big boy shield, so I don't think we're going to be using that today, even though it's super duper fun. I refuse to call it Damnation. I will instead use its proper title of Hellfire. I still haven't gotten over that name change. It was dumb then. It's pretty dumb now. Okay, let's do digging. I lured those guys because I didn't want to get paralyzed. What are skills at? 1 second, let me get all these flashes out of the way. Screen flashes. Over 20 on some of the things we've had manuals for. Pretty wacky. Too bad we never found a really good Evening Star or Demon Whip. I guess we found a Demon Whip of Draining, and one of Flaming. Could have used it, I suppose, but this sword is pretty ideal, I have to say. Oh my god, you started with it? That's really fun. Super fun. Alright, look at this elevator vault. Ignoring the political crap, I do actually prefer Damnation over Hellfire because Hellfire feels like it should be resistible by RF+. That argument I understood, and I can get behind that. I just think Damnation sounds a bit goofy. I mean, I feel like they could have come up with something else. Maybe I'm alone in that, thinking that Damnation sounds goofy as an ability. It just doesn't sound like... It says something like... What's the message? The Damnation unfurls. What is it, like a circus tent? Like, what's going on? It should be called Demon Dong. The Demon Dong unfurls. Screw it. Let's go into the ziggurat. We'll do like 5 floors or something. Hopefully we don't get Demon Dogged too hard. And before we get an ice floor. Or I end up having to use my lonely blink scroll. Why, Mara again? I didn't see Mara. Oh, you're talking about your game? Have a lot of stealth. Swap what? What are you talking about? Chug all my mutation potions. Yeah, I gotta impress the goon crawl people. I like to save those for Zop 5 in case we eat really nasty mutations from Orbs of Fire. Oh, I'll swap RC. Yeah, no, we certainly can swap. Yeah, you're right. I just need to remember to do it. I don't know why you brought up stealth though. That's why I was confused. I guess I have minus stealth on this ring, but it doesn't really matter. Well, we've been a bit unlucky. We haven't found any blinking, and we're on Ziggurat 5. Let's maybe, Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we just found something cool. Let me take out the orange crystal statue, and this will become less stupid. Alrighty, we're gonna condenser vein, something I should have done a little while ago. Oh my god! I'm cooming! How cool is this, man? That's a lot of acid. That's a lot of acid fog. Glorious 160p is, am I not streaming in high quality for some reason? I thought I was. Is Twitch, screwing me over, perhaps? Anyway, yeah, we found the crown of Dyro blah blah blah. 1080 max. Let's use Acquirement. This is... I'm not getting this Tower Shield of Protection. We don't have enough... We don't have enough enchant armor, and we probably never will. I'll just pick up the gold. Crown of Dyro Vipriva. Mr. Alstom, did you just copy and paste what a Naughty Patcher said? What is the purpose of that, I wonder? Okay, so this crown would cover Sinv and Aralek, but our hat currently gives us MR. So we don't need this. I guess I'm going to drop my identify in here and pick this thing up just in case, and we're going to leave. No more identifying things, that's okay. How much haste do we have? We have 2. Magic mapping. We're going to have to full clear for safety. Let's have a spicy orb run. I feel like we can do this with 2 haste and 1 blink and 3 holy word. Thank you for not ice blasting me. As long as we don't have to use many resources in here, then we should be fine for the orb run. Also, I could start possibly using some spells. We have Malign Gateway now. We have all kinds of wacky good spells available now. Oh my god, we have Haunt. Oh, I see. What should we memorize? Should we memorize anything? Do we need anything? Mana Vipers could be handy. Maybe Shadow Creatures. I'll probably pick up Shadow Creatures. No, let's pick up Irradiate. Starburst is like Bolt of Fire, except they remove Bolt of Fire, and now it fires a Bolt of Fire in every direction. Every cardinal direction. Up, down, left, right, and then the diagonals too, I think. It's kind of wacky and not that useful in this particular branch, but I have yet to play a Fire Elementalist since that change, so maybe. Okay, let's get Vile Clutch. We should have been using Vile Clutch this whole time. Wereblood is it's literally just Song of Slaying. They took out Charm School. Wereblood is Song of Slaying refluffed to now be a transmutation spell. It does the exact same thing. You even still make noise because the Wereblood is making you so mad that you're growling a lot. Didn't I get Vile Clutch on D3? I got it really early in a shop, and I didn't bother to use it because I'm bad and I had other things on my mind, I guess. Dude, I wish I was fucking making this up. Hold on. I wish I was making this up. Transforms some of the caster's blood into that of a werebeast. Each non-summon enemy the caster slays in combat quickens the pulse and temporarily enhances their melee and ranged effectiveness, aka a slay bonus, just like Song of Slaying. The thrill of slaying gives the caster an uncontrollable urge to howl. Oh god. It's pretty fucking dumb. Call me crazy, but I think that's a little bit dumb. But they really just wanted to get rid of Charm School, I guess. I mean, I'm okay with removing Charm School, to be honest with you. I feel like some of these things could maybe have been done in a less silly fashion. That's all I'm saying. Yes, I agree. I very much agree. That's why I complain about them on the internet. Can you? Can you, Mr. Ostrom? Huh. That's weird. So you could search for MR, but not MR+. We have been marked. And there's an orb of fire coming. Shit. Can I beat him? probably just by meleeing. The problem is that they can get blinked behind me in this kill hole. So I'm going to want to drink a Might just for the extra damage. I'd like to avoid using haste. Okay, we have line pass. God, fucking shit. Okay, this is exactly what I didn't want to happen. Okay, I still can't take too much damage. Okay, we just blinked him again. Thanks, Rampage. You have saved this situation and made it significantly less shitty, allowing me to get way more stabs on that orb of fire than I otherwise would have. But yeah, this is the one remaining problem with Disto that makes it extremely irritating to use, which is that if you try to use it in a kill hole that is not perfectly formed, things will just blink behind you. Which is not a big deal usually, but in some situations, like when there's orbs of fire around and you're marked, it could be quite bad. Nice. Take that, Curse Toe. Oh yeah, here's a good change to the game, which I believe qualifies as quality of life more than anything. Disto Banish now apparently gives 100% experience, which it really always should. Always should have. Actually, all Banished, I think. I always felt like it seemed odd to rob the player of experience for using Disto. Oh, and Rampage. I enjoy this ego, this brand. Rampage is interesting. It has downsides and upsides. It creates a somewhat tactical. It's a kind of a mutator, I guess you could call it, on the tactics of each combat. And there's very good reasons to use it, and there's good reasons not to use it. So. If that's not in B-Crawl, Gary Burton, if you're still around, I would actually recommend maybe thinking or considering thinking about using Rampage, because I think it's decently designed. Surprisingly. I wonder if it's an idea that came from outside the dev team. Alright. I've been blinked. Of course, that doesn't want to work for me. Try again. It just okay. It's just going to not work. That's great. Man, fuck this. Oh, they all exploded. Cool. Goodbye. 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 We have so much digging. I can just say no. I can just say no to this situation. That is my privilege as the holder of 27 charges of digging. Yeah, you can blink me, that's cool. It's one of the things that this game has seen fit to give me a lot of, and so we are going to abuse the shit out of it. I should have learned Invis, actually. Invis would be handy versus these guys. We have all these spells that I'm just not casting. Like Irradiate. Any trouble that we're having this game is almost 100% because I'm not using my spells. And instead trying to be some kind of pure melee guy, which is not really what gnolls are supposed to do. Give me that Invis. Got Minotaur Brain, pretty much. Well, I've just been playing too much Crawl because of the tournament. You know what? Oh yeah, they ruined this. Oh good. He's fucking hostile again for some reason. Probably that's probably because I grand finale next time. I bet one of the chunks hit him and did damage. That was bad. Anyway, he no longer fights off camera, which was the coolest thing about Malign Gateway, and now that's ruined. It's a bad touch. Yeah, he can paralyze you. It's no good. Probably should have used my blink there, but I couldn't stomach using my blink for such a purpose. A lot of purple draconians, the most dangerous draconian. There's no force more on Ancient Lich? Yeah, you're gonna want one of those, buddy. Possibly on Lich by itself. Plus Blink Helmet. I'm gonna keep the MR, thank you. Actually, are we good without it? Hell no, we're not. Okay, that didn't work how I thought it did. Nope, I was thinking of the new Palin Tonga roll thing. You cannot rampage over traps. You can do the roll over traps. Skill ups, baby, to 19, skill 19. Grab this thing, Immolation. Hey, we have 3 scrolls of blinking now. We must have gotten that like 5 seconds ago. Man, rampaging over traps would be pretty cool. They should do that. Alright, let's irradiate. Usk kicks in, get all these stabs. Living in a world with no resist cold, that's okay. So what happens if I can see part of it? Do I still get cucked out of attacks? I think I'm still getting cucked out of attacks. Maybe not. Usk found the dance move where you give everyone horrible cancer. What? What am I doing that causes that? Oh, irradiate, I see. Haha. Well, that's the thing. Irradiate was always super fun with Usk. It's probably less good now because it's not guaranteed to do damage, but Irradiate was such a cool thing to use with Usk because you could virtually guarantee triggering the paralysis. And now that's ruined. It's a fun combo. Had a brief moment of butthurt when I realized exactly how bad Irradiate is now. I mean, it's not like bad, it's just significantly not as good. But yeah, because it debuffs AC, it's probably still worth using. Alright, let's go down, let's magic map. This is the floor. We have a whole lot of blink now, or at least 3. So, as long as I don't get teleported, I think we'll be just fine in here. Hell yeah, insta stab, 4 exclamation points on the Quicksilver Dragon. Hell yeah. But yeah, look at that rampage, man. Curiously, rampage plus stabbing seems to be the big meme. You wouldn't think something called rampage would be good for stealth stabs, but Pretty empty outside floor. Yeah, that is, that's always spooky, isn't it? Also unpleasant, more unpleasantness. It's kind of hard to make a kill hole into this stuff. We'll have to basically do this if we want to lure things out. I should have done my convoker trick. I've never really liked using noise scrolls because I feel like just shouting does about the same on account of the fact that there's like all this crap, like all these walls in between you and the enemy. But you know what? I'm down to try. I'm down to see if this has changed since the last time I tried it. Walk into the mark trap. That's actually a legitimate strategy. Believe it or not. I'm going to drop resist corrosion. We'll just use potions. Okay, this ought to be enough. Okay, here we are. I don't want to be able to see the trap when we do this, so... Okay, so we got some shouts. I guess you can pull some stuff. Did I just blink him onto the teleport trap? I think I did. Cucked. Okay, that's fine. I wanted to be marked. But I also would like to have a kill hole, which means I have to go off to the right. However, there's an orb of fire now, which is significantly faster than me. What to do about this, my friends? There's no good solution that doesn't involve me hasting. Like a malign gateway here, that's kind of cool. Roll Vane. Vane could be cool here, although they're going to come out of it pretty quickly. Roll up like a ball and cry. I think we actually just fight here with the malign gateway. Wacky as it may seem, because we can just blink backwards because we're in the new version of Zot with no rule against doing that. We'll roll the Vane. It's fire. Okay, I'm going to drink one of my resistance potions so I can take a little less damage. Oh, uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Big time uh-oh. We have scrollitis. Did that just happen? Yeah, that just happened. Not good. I have 3 haste. Run upstairs time. Well, we're going to use haste real quick. I think if my Eldritch Tentacle wants to cooperate, we can kill a lot of this stuff. You know what we're going to do? We're a null, dude. We have throwing of 19.2. Therefore, hasted... Actually, I don't think might works or does anything for ranged anymore, so we'll just throw. The silver sears the orb of fire. That's right. How are all the aptitudes still positive? Yeah, gnolls train everything at once. They get massively great aptitudes, but they actually train everything rather slowly due to the fact that they're training everything at the same time. I mean, we're level 27, for example, and none of my skills are level 27 or even close to it. Gnolls are quite strong, though, I have to admit. Oh yeah, the older version of gnolls were generally horrid. Oh my god, javelins are so good. It's been so long since I've used penetration javelins. And now that all javelins are penetration, this is pretty wild. I think they even made like silver javelins have both silver and the old steel effect. We'll keep throwing javelins whenever a tough enemy shows up. Three exclamation points on an orb of fire. Silver does extra damage to them. And yeah, we're attacking at speed 0.5 with this. Just use BVC. I mean, that would be good versus liches, but it's not going to do anything to orbs of fire. This orb floor has lots of orbs of fire. Well, this may be the... I wonder, if it's shaped like this, do you think that makes you more likely to get the massive numbers of orbs of fire? Is that actually true? I know there are versions of Zot 5 that will actually spawn shitloads more orbs of fire than usual, or more ancient liches and so on and so forth. More electric golems even. Hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, Mr. Mad at Me Eldritch Tentacle. Not a single cloud. Well, I'm not going to complain about that. I'm going to keep firing. And I don't think this thing is going to try to make its way through this little hole. Maybe he will. Uskayaw is actually quite strong. We found him relatively early, and no one on my team had won with him yet. So I went for it. I love Uskayaw. He is very powerful. Especially with... Oh, we found Faith early too, so... as a result, you know, hard to say no to Faith Uskayaw. He becomes just a whole different ballgame once you have Faith. I can't shoot through the portal. We could use Uskayaw to blow up the Orb of Fire here, but I don't want to move to that location. Hello, clown. Damn, the portal is blocking everything. Maybe it's time to MO. Okay, there's our boy. Suddenly, I don't mind so much grand finaleing. Yeah, they have that stuff sometimes. It's time to bail on this horse shit. I've already spent too much time fooling around in that spot, fighting half the damn floor. Curious, where did the liches go? Whatever, if the lungs are empty, or have had lots of things get pulled out of them, I am happy. Get out of here, clown. Nope. You come here, Mr. Lich, into my little cave. Silence. God damn it. God damn it. That blink, dude. That disto blink. Oh, hey, the bots have arrived. Wonderful. Let me just ban that fella there. But yeah, with regards to Uskayaw, I really do think he's one of the more powerful gods in the game. In fact, he is now the only remaining god that immediately starts doing good things for you as soon as you worship him. Outside of Zom, I guess. Oh, you wanted to become famous? Sorry, bro. I had to deny you your dream because I'm a bad guy. You would ban bros for that? Oh, by the way, they ruined net traps. Now when enemies walk on them, you get netted, and the net trap never goes away. And also, you don't get any free nets. Can't even blink out of it for a free net anymore. Yeah, man. You can only get free nets if someone nets you and you blink. The trap, no luck from the trap. It's really dumb. No fun allowed. That's right. You can't. The worst thing is you can't even get rid of the traps. You're just stuck with them on the floor forever. What horse shit is that? Well, it's horse shit. Did they at least increase spawns of nets? No, not that I know of. I have to babysit this tentacle now, because he won't fight off screen. Okay, let's get away from the Zot trap, yeah. So fat lungs, it really is, isn't it? Alright, hello, Mr. Clown. Goodbye, Mr. Clown. Oh, don't throw that shit at me. No pies allowed. Oh, fuck, he stepped on the net trap. God damn it. Okay, let's fog. Wait a minute, I have blurry vision still. I didn't fix my blurry vision. Ah! Okay, emergency. Emergency condenser vein. Emergency ignite poison. Told me to chug. Well, I didn't know what you meant. I'm sleepy. Ah. It's okay. He did the meme. That's right. I mean, that was actually super valid there, to be honest. Disto blinking curse toes. Not so sure about such a thing. Oh my god. Look at what just happened. That's horrible. Oh man. Luckily I have the blink spell. Alright, let's stop fooling with this little fella. The downsides of Disto still exist, some of them. What a fun game. It's okay. Alright, it is time to chug. Alrighty, that's better. That's good, that's good. In fact, our RC problem is solved. At least for now. Oh, what a fun guy. Oh, ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. I have 10 nets, so... Then again, you only get this many nets, really, if you have shoals or get really lucky. More Zot traps than I would like in here. Oh god. You can still blink out of the net, you just can't get free nets. No, my horn made a hostile one. Alright, Pokemon. There we go. Thank you, Uskayaw. So if the left lung was that fat, is the right lung going to be that fat? Sure hope not. No, it looks like pretty much everything kind of wandered westward. Okay. let's win. Let's not screw up the orb run, yeah? I still have 3 blinking. The bimbofication crystal. I don't want to pick that up. So we wait 7 turns, we grab the orb while the telly is going. Telly goes and kicks in. Lands us in a good old spot. Wow, we just got out of Zot instantly. Hell yeah. I am totally down for this orb run to be exactly that easy. We need to get off to the east here, though. Let's drink Flight. It's better if I just go back up. That is a monster you typically only see in Pandemonium. It's just a demon spawn. They're like various caster demon spawns that are in Pan. Also, I just tried to go into an elevator vault, which is why I made that horrible noise. There is a Pan Lord here. He is a Chaos Pan Lord. We are going to go up. Just kidding. Just kidding. We came up here. We're on a downstair. I do not want to get owned by a fast Chaotic Touch Pan Lord. I could get paralyzed at any moment. Luckily, the orb run has been made super easy for some reason, and I can just kind of blink away with no fear. Trivialized. They took one of the more interesting parts, or potentially interesting parts of the game, where you have to do the most thinking, and they turned it into a gear check, or a consumable check. Do you have enough blink scrolls? Did they remove no controlled telly? Well, there's no such thing as controlled telly. They did not remove the thing that delays tellies in Orb Run, but they did. They took away the thing that lets you control blinks. Oh shit, I should check and see what this Panlord is. He's fast and he has Torment. I'm gonna haste. I'm going to Holy Word so he doesn't take so many actions. He's gonna torment the shit out of me repeatedly. We're gonna take this hatch. Yes, you used to be unable to control blinks and now you can. Sorry, you said telly, and control telly used to be a thing back in the day. I wasn't trying to be pedantic. Okay, this guy has Hellfire. He is also very fast. So that is pretty dangerous. However, we are right at the exit, so let's drink Haste again. Let's read Blink. He's still probably faster than me, if very fast. So we'll dig, and we'll leave this horrid dungeon. Hell yes. So for the streak, how many games we got? 58. This is 59. What, Tony? Alright, GG, guys. My title is correct. Yeah, it is. Showed up literally as I won. Well, I had to finish this tonight because the thing would have been potentially, you know, the Nemlex choice might have been used up. You can only have 8 wins, 8 clan wins. So I'm the first Null Delver in the tournament. That's cool. Will my team win this tournament? Well, that's up to them. We'll have the longest streak, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. But, I mean, there's so many categories, and the scoring is kind of weird compared to the old one, and I'm not... Frankly, I wouldn't be playing on my... If I was taking this tournament super seriously, I wouldn't be playing on my non-tournament account. I'm basically just doing this because I was asked to, and because it's an excuse for me to extend my streak. Hey, I keep accidentally clicking this fella. I don't need him to be up. Where is he? There he is. That's what I wanted to bring up. Anyway, I do hope you guys enjoyed the stream. That was game 59 in the world record streak. Null Delver, really exciting. Really exciting early game, I guess, but in a kind of horribly RNG way. I don't think I'll be repeating that background anytime soon. In any event, until next time, I am signing out. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.